Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. Happy Friday. Woo! We're here. We did it. We made it to Friday. Congratulations. Another week down. Halfway through October already. What the heck happened October? I don't know. But it's oh, dude, a bop right now? Okay. All right. Hello. Hi. Hello. Welcome on in. Good to have you all out here. Hi. Mr. Flamel with the 9 months. Thank you so much, dude. Jan, hello. How we doing? David, what's up? Evie, hello. Shadow Bite, Artistic Hyper, what's up? Serenity, how we doing? Michelle, Legally a Pancake, Abby's, Kate, Siren, Ignis, what's going on? Kari, I can never remember. I'm so sorry. Bodo, welcome on in. Anthony, what's going on? Ants, 1,200 ants. That's a lot of ants. Actually, that's not a whole lot of ants. Probably that's probably not even a whole ant hill. J-Bus, what's up? How we doing? Koi, what's going on? Hello. My friends, click the like button over on YouTube if you have not already. I very much do appreciate it. It helps me out a ton. So thank you, everybody, for doing that. I hope you all are having a lovely day over there. New cape, dude. New cape. I got it. We got it equipped. I'm ready. I got the new copper cape. A lot of people say they don't like it, but I actually don't hate it. Now that I've seen it in game, I'm actually not super opposed to it. But yeah, we'll see. Nalika, what's going on? Drama Thief, hello. Lizosaurus, how we doing? Happy Friday. Hello. Pokemon Lover, what's going on? Hello. I'm sure y'all are loving this week for the Pokemon fans out there, because didn't the new game just come out or something like that? I haven't heard anything about it really, other than seeing people playing it.
Pleased to meet
I redeemed it and do not have it.
21 months, baby.
Rhiannon, thank you so much for the 21 months at tier 2.
Pleased to meet you.
Hades, you had the
What's up, y'all?
You had the best chance to just throw nice. You could just said nice. Can we get some nice in chat for Hades for the 69 months? 69 months. You're almost at 6 years, dude. No, the nice is for everyone else. Okay, you're giving to the community. You all can say nice. You get one nice. Everybody gets one nice. But yeah, still don't have the copper cape either. Okay, so the trick, if you have redeemed the copper cape, I figured it out this morning through who told me? Piero is the one who mentioned it, and it worked for me. So what you have to do is you have to redeem it through Twitch, and then you go into the Minecraft website, you redeem your 25-digit code, all that cool stuff gets in there, great, la-di-da-di-da. Minecraft says you're good, and then you're like, but where is it? It's not here. You need to wait a little bit, and then you need to open up Bedrock. You have to open up your Bedrock Minecraft, and you have to go into the skin editor in there. You'll see the copper cape in there. You have to equip it. And then once you've equipped it, then you close down all of your Minecraft stuff and you reopen it all. And then under your Java skin editor, you can see the cape. It'll get added eventually later, but if you want it right now, that's how you can do it. Also, Hoff, thank you so much for the raid, dude. Welcome on in, everybody. How we doing? We're just getting started over here, so hope y'all are doing great today. What were we up to? God of Pixies, thank you for the 3 months. Get those drops. So many drops. Is it just for Java, or you can get it on Bedrock? Most things originally are for Bedrock, and then they used to only be Bedrock, and then the Java community was like, what the heck, why not us? And then you can get it to port over to Java now, but usually they come first to Bedrock, and then you need to activate them there, and then it'll get like applied to your Java account. So Bedrock actually gets them for priority. I'm rewatching your hardcore series. Nice, dude. What episode are you on? I'm installing Bedrock for this cape. Install it, equip it, then uninstall. I keep it installed just because some of those events you need it for to do this stuff. But yeah. Beatrice, how we doing? Miss May, how we doing? Cam, how we doing? 21st birthday's on Monday. Happy early birthday, dude. What's your favorite cape? I've been using the... I've got a lot of capes. I don't actually... Here, this is middle monitor. These are all of the capes that I have.
Pleased to meet you.
Lightmark with the 15 months. Thanks,
Watched
Steve.
on Twitch to get the drop, but now I'm here. Underscore fWhip.
And Lauren, thank you so much for the 33 months. Appreciate
Pleased to
you.
meet you.
15 months of digging joy fWhip dig.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so the cherry blossom, I really like the cherry blossom. I think the pink is really cool. I wish the home and the menace, these capes would be so good. I would love to do the home cape, but I can't have Jack Black's face every time I equip an elytra. These capes were just, these are probably, I never got the gray one because I just didn't like it. These ones are easy to get, and I just couldn't be bothered to go get the gray one because I was never going to use it. Those ones are really cool for a cape, but the elytra version, terrible. The purple heart, the Twitch one, I don't know who made that, but it is so bad, dude. The pancakes, one of the OG ones, I really like that. That one's good. The Minecraft Experience one, the villager one, I like this one a lot. I have been using it for quite a while. The Robin actually gave me the key for it originally before I actually went to the event. And then the key that I got, I gave to Sausage just because he wasn't able to make it out to the event. So I was like, here, you can have mine. The 15th anniversary one I really like, but just doesn't fit with my skin in game. The vanilla one, I actually really like this guy too. I think he's pretty sweet. The copper one, we're trying it out today for the first time. I actually kind of like it. The migrator one is also pretty cool. This is a good OG. The Mojang office one, I like a lot. The TikTok one, I think looks good as a cape. I think looks terrible as the elytra form. The MCC one's pretty cool. And the common one, the shading on it just feels off. I'm not a big fan of the grass part on it. I don't know. Yeah, the migrator one is just very classic cape, which I like. So that's really cool. But yeah, we're going to try the copper one out today. So we'll see how that rocks. But if you haven't seen the copper one yet, oh my God, my game is... Every time I'm unpausing my game recently, it's been super laggy. So hopefully that fixes itself. But yeah, this is the copper cape. When you have it on, it looks pretty okay. And then if you turn it to the elytra, it turns into copper grates, which part of me likes it and part of me doesn't like it. I don't know how to feel about this part quite yet. So I like this one. I think this looks fine. It just looks like one of those chiseled copper thingies that you make with the two slabs. But yeah, I don't know. Let's get in there. It's cool. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. My friends over on YouTube, click the like button if you haven't already. I very much do appreciate it. What we got on deck today is we are building Dino's interior for the Basalt farm. So I've already opened up the door. We're going to be building out this interior here today for Dino's Basalt rocks. We need to go get all the materials. Then we need to come back in and build it. We got to excavate the basement. I've already broken down the farm that was in here. And it's currently in a box over here. So we're going to do this. We're going to make a new storage room underneath. And then we're going to rebuild the Basalt farm just to try and get that thing rocking. So that's the goal for here.
Underscore fWhip heart colon
Anima, thank you for the 45 months. Hope you had the cozies, dude. It's finally cozy time here. Finally. It was the first time in so long that I've actually used the big blanket that I keep in my office. I had it on last night because I was so cold, and it was great. It was so good. It's so nice. By the way, if anybody is a super hardcore Minecraft gamer and also just a general hardcore gamer in the terms of looking for fun video games to play, Fellowship released yesterday, and it's really fun. It's almost big blanket time. It's big blanket in the evenings time. We don't probably need that. I think we have almost the same blanket. Dude, I couldn't tell you where I got that thing from. It's so old. What's the temp near you? It's 53 Fahrenheit right now, which is pretty comfortable. It's 20 Fahrenheit above freezing temps. I don't know what that translates to for Celsius. I would say that's in like the low teens. Would that be in the low teens, or is that like... I think that's like the 7 to 12 range is I'm gonna guess in there. I'm gonna look it up. 50 Fahrenheit to Celsius. 10. Ah, wow. Okay. That's close. I had the range. So yeah, we've got, I did get this. Okay, cool. We got to get some stuff. What's Fahrenheit? It's the weird temperature system we use in the US. So, yeah, and then anyways, this interior is pretty small, so after we finish that, I want to start clearing these out. We need to do this. This has to be fixed. I can't live like this anymore. I think mine's from Tesco's, but no, I think this is... I think that's like an Eddie Bauer blanket or something like that. I need to get some... I'm gonna put these back, and then I need to go get some shulkers. I have one extra torch that I can't put in there. That's so annoying.
Have fun building my interior fWhip.
Dino!
Sadly cannot watch as I have to head to work right now. Frown. Hope the stream goes well.
That's okay. That's okay. It'll be here for you later. Dino, thank you so much for the dono, though. And thank you for the work on the interior. I tweaked a few things in the upper area, but I kept the entire basement and everything the same. I kind of retrofitted a few... I kept the floor plan that you had done upstairs, but I moved a few things around just to make a little bit more logical sense for what I was thinking. But I kept all of the details as is in there. Okay. Let's go. There's nothing wrong with your shulker porch? Oh, no, there's nothing wrong with it, but I need the materials from it, and I don't know what's in it. So I need to organize it so I can know what's in my chest. Do you think they should have made a copper bucket? What would a copper bucket do? Other than be a cheaper way to get a bucket. And then if you add the copper bucket, then the iron bucket becomes absolutely worthless for no reason. So, if the copper bucket did something unique, I'm in. But if the copper bucket is literally just there to be a replacement for the bucket, I'm not. Actually, let's see what items I can just check off the list by what I have in here. Available. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. Cool. Cheaper, I guess. Yeah, but then you just delete the iron bucket at that point. Copper bucket has durability. Yeah, if you pick up that 30-second scoop of water, that bucket's just crumbling, dude. Can we see the new wings? Oh, bam. Copper grates. I don't know how I feel about them yet. I don't know how I feel about them. I kind of like it. It feels very glider. I like it being a glider, but I also feel like it needs to have... If they could have like a transparency thing that made it so, like in where the openings of the grates are, like right in like these open little like plush shapes that we have in here, if they in those spaces had like a kind of transparent but like almost making it look like there's like a cloth or something to it, I think that could make it look really, really good. Because then it would really give off glider and not just like somehow you're flying with this glider that has holes in it. I think that's the problem I have with it right now. Elytra versus chest plate indicator. I mean, most elytras and chest pieces are different, or the cape are different when you have the custom ones on. Okay, let's start getting stuff because we've got a decent amount of things to get. So I'm just doing my little snipping tool side monitor. We goes. Okay, I need 50 stripped spruce logs. I need 1 stripped spruce wood. Do I have one? I do not. That's okay. Turning the stripping light on. We can do this. Bam. And 1 of those. Cool. Or the copper bucket could put rust into water and make it so it's toxic to swim in, but gives access to a 3rd tier of poison and harming potions.
Pleased
That'd be
to
a
meet
little
you.
evil.
Happy Friday. Have fun.
1 dark oak. That's it. Okay, cool. Who is that? Valentine, thank you so much for the 10 months, dude. Hope you're doing well today. Have you played Manor Lords? I have not since the new update. I feel like I gotta get in there soon. I've heard it's real good. I think next time I play Manor Lords, I want to do one that's just like full on easy mode. Just like super easy mode. And just build. Just make a cute place. It's just a thought. Yeah. I mean, it could be fun. I feel like what I would love to see if they did a copper bucket would have to be some way of being able to dye water. Which I know sounds kind of dumb. If, like, for just, like, base stuff. But I also feel like being able to just dye water a certain color for decoration could very much fit the Minecraft aesthetic. In 3 signs, I need 79 of these guys. That's 10. That'll be 80 something. I need 40 stairs. I need 32 trapdoors, which is 16. Okay, and then we need 2 stacks of plank. Spruce. Okay, jungle? Jungle. Let's do jungle next. Are you on the new update? I am on one. I have the version number turned off in F3. I'm on 1.21.10. I am on the new update. I'm enjoying it. I like it a lot. I'm still waiting for some mods to get updated for a little bit of performance help. But overall, I'm enjoying it a lot. It's 14, perfect. And then I need signs. Cool. I think that's everything for jungle. It is. Okay, what did fWhip say about the Copper Cape? Redeem, load Java, load Bedrock, equip, reload Java. Yeah, Hades, redeem it on Twitch, and then you need to open up Bedrock. It might take a while to get it to process. It's not going to be there instantly. Minecraft is usually pretty late on this stuff, so it sometimes can take a day or two. But after you get it loaded into, after you get it loaded and like redeemed and everything, eventually it will appear on your Bedrock launcher. And then after it's on the Bedrock launcher, you need to then equip it on Bedrock. And then once you have it equipped on Bedrock, you can delete Bedrock and never go back ever again because it's spooky scary. And then from there, you can equip it under Java. Like fully reboot your Java launcher so it reloads everything. And then you can just equip it in there and it should work. Should. Emphasis on the should. It worked for me, and it's worked for, I know a few other people that it's worked for, but all the people who I know have tried it redeemed it a while ago, and it just now like worked for them today. So if it doesn't work for you quite yet, hang in there. I don't need to break these logs down. Yay. 1 of those, 4 of those, bam bam. Redeem is only on Twitch. Yeah, so Twitch, there's actually 3 ways to get it. The only one that is Bedrock only is you can get the Copper Cape in Bedrock by building a Copper Golem in-game. And that applies only to Bedrock. At least for my assumption of what their marketing wording means. 8 stairs and 1 sign, I can do that. So if you have done the method and you're like, why isn't it working? But you did like the method of building the Copper Golem in Bedrock instead of like any of the other ways of doing it, then you might need to do one of the others before you can actually get it in the game, I guess. Whatever words. 2 things at once right here. It's not going well. Okay. I don't know much more beyond any of what I was saying, though. So that's about as far as my knowledge goes. All I know is that it worked for me. I need 2 doors and 2 trapdoors. That's a barrel. 3 doors, 2 trapdoors. 1 door can go back. And you get some just extra oak planks for stuff. Woo! I find that so funny. I play on console only due to my nails being too long for a keyboard. Bedrock all the way. That's fair. That's fair. I think Bedrock version is great. I just prefer Java. I am so happy Bedrock exists because it means more people can play Minecraft how they want to play Minecraft, like you yourself, somebody who might not enjoy using a keyboard all that much. And that is fantastic that there's other methods for playing Minecraft. I just love giving the Bedrock community a hard time because so many Bedrock players spend so much time saying Java has this, Java blah, 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 and I just love giving y'all a hard time. So that's why I kind of rag on Bedrock a little bit, but absolutely zero hate towards Bedrock. I just think it's funny. Do you have a PR box? Did they send out a PR box for the Copper Age release? I did not get one if there were ones that got sent out. So, I don't know. I'm late in catching up, so Copper Bucket could be bigger and you can scoop up Nautilus and Squid. But if a Copper Bucket's bigger, it would need to be like copper blocks to craft it. Sorry, I was eating Alfredo. What did I miss? Why is that such a good comment? Welcome on in. Welcome on in, Max. That's such a good comment. I need 7 barrels, 11 of these. Why don't you do like a Hall of Fame or some type of reward things for viewers to interact with? Because I don't stream enough to really warrant it in a way that would make sense or like be there. And also YouTube does not have the ability to track watch time as well as Twitch does. And I don't want to do a Hall of Fame that requires people to give me money to be in. That's my big part. I think Hall of Fames are great as a way to reward viewers simply for just watching the streams. I think that's awesome. But I don't want it to be something where currently the only way that I could do it that would make it fair to everybody who watches my stream is I would have to make it something that's based around memberships. And I don't really like the idea of doing that because then it requires a lot more time and energy and everything on my side to make sure I'm really, really keeping up with it. Oh, there's an oxidized copper door in there. I know where we can get one of those. Also, I don't need that sticky piston. It's already over there. It's just extended. Cool. That's everything in here. Let's go see what bricks in. Actually, I should have bricks in here. Available. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Do you feel like it's a chore to play Minecraft? At times. Sometimes I really don't want to be playing. I'm not in like a burnout phase right now, but I'm in a phase of just not really enjoying the project I'm doing this week. And also, like, there's just other things that I would rather be doing than making videos right now. Just, like, that part of life. So, I'm not, like, burned out right now, but I'm definitely in a phase where I'm just like, I'd rather be doing something else. Which is okay. Like, everybody goes through those. With any type of work or anything you're doing. So... I'm really excited for the next project. I just don't want to be doing the project that I'm doing right now because it feels a little bit like I'm just doing a video to do a video, but it's all stuff that's like essential to get done and can fill an entire video. So it's like this weird, I don't really know how to like make it into something that like, it's either I just like don't upload for a month or I do like this throwaway video, not really a throwaway, but then go into other stuff. That was banner. I need 2 banners. And how much carpet do I need? Okay, I need gray, light blue, cyan, black. Okay. All right, it's a little loud in here. Cyan. Oh. Got it? Okay. The UGG work face. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Rofo, welcome on in. Okay, now I think we're done up here. Maybe. Blast furnaces, we don't need anything up here. Grindstones. Oh, I missed a gray bed. Any other beds? Okay, I need a gray bed. Ugh. Any smoke projects? What do you mean by smoke project? You should make a museum build. It's in the works. That's kind of what the next big episode is going to be going towards. I tried spawning a copper golem in my 151-day-old world, but it didn't work even though the game is genuinely updated. Weird, I play Xbox. I got no idea, sorry. I have no idea why it wouldn't be working. Make sure you sheared it and used a full copper block, I guess, would be the recommendation. What's your dream project in this world? I feel like it's really this region. Like my next big stuff I'm doing is I want to fix up all these mountains. And I'm really wanting to do a lot of landscaping recently. I've just been really enjoying the landscaping phase of Minecraft right now. I'm not really enjoying like the structure building and everything as much. It's been fun, but I'm really enjoying just like the working with the natural world. And like making custom trees and doing all of that sort of stuff has been a really good time for me. So I'm going to keep up with more of that, I think.
Pleased to meet you.
So we'll see. I also feel like it's every time I get into the fall, I just like love nature so much that I just like, that's what I want to be focused on and doing that sort of stuff. So I need 9. And then out here we need 1, 2, 3. And I need 13 of these dudes. Then we need 21 of these. Okay. Linksy, thanks so much for the gift sub to Elusive, dude. Appreciate it. I am really thinking about doing some Fellowship streams coming soon. I like, no joke, I really love that game. So I might see if some buddies want to do it or something like that. 43 cobble, 7 walls. Deep slate we can just grab real quick. Love your Lego build. My favorite set is the Fox House. Nice. Yeah, that was really fun. I really enjoyed working with them on that Lego collab. I appreciate all the support that everybody sent over for it. That was very cool. It's fun to be able to pick up those types of projects and then have the community genuinely be like excited about them. Like that's something that I feel like doesn't happen all that often, especially with branded content. So I really appreciate y'all being super down on it. Don't forget another shulker. I'll do my best. Dude, we're gonna have to mine so much tough. We're gonna have to mine so much tough next week. I'm not looking forward to that, I'll be honest. I need so much tough. Like, so much tough. Okay, Basalt 3, Polish 3, Smooth. Please, please, please. Haha. Okay, I need blast furnaces, which need iron, which I might have. Yes. 3 blast furnaces. Oh, I need 3 stone cutters too. 1, 2, 3. Well, I need no. Do I need 3? I do need 3. Stone. I need a grindstone, so I need a stone slab for that. I don't have a cracked brick. Whooping out all my cracked bricks. Fine. We're gonna cook 1. I need stone brick too. You know what? We'll cook 8. I think we're done in here. I might need another shulker though. That's unfortunate. Okay, we're gonna cook these full block of coal for 8 stone bricks. Cause I don't care about fuel anymore. Don't need that. Oh, the grindstone. I put that in here. It's full blocks. Okay. I don't remember if it was full blocks or slabs for a second. Allium, Azure Bluette, Oxide Daisy, Pickles. Oxide Daisy, Azure Bluette, Pickles? Right. And 1 flowering azalea bush and a leaf. Pickles? Any pickles? No pickles! I have pickles in here though. Didn't want to tap into my pickle supply. That's another project that I need to do soon that I do not want to do. Is we need to reorganize my ender chest. And that sounds horrifying. Coal ore. No, that's my diamond ore. Where's all my coal ore? Ah, there we go. I know it's all in here. Yeah, my 6 shulker boxes of coal ore. Yeah, we need another one. Dang it. Go to the pickle farm. To the pickle farm. True. I'm good. I'm working and partially paying attention to the stream. Yeah, sorry, I don't want to tap into my pickle supply. I said what I said. I have 0 regrets. Right, we got rid of all the copper in here. We can actually clear this barrel out. Move it all into there. This can be my extra totem barrel. What else do I need from here? A gravel. We might have one in here. I do. My cracked stone bricks are cooked. Got them. 5 redstone dust and a lever. I probably have that in here. 1 lever. Dust. Well, I guess I can use the lever that's already in the build, but we'll just keep that in case I accidentally forget it somehow. Oh, I need 2 levers. Well, there's another lever in the build. Oh, I need that totem. Allium, dead bush, glow like an oxidized door. Okay. When are you uploading your next video? I just released one yesterday. How much trouble does Mythical Sausage get in? That guy's not very PG. Yeah. Yeah. No, he's not really PG anymore. I feel like Sausage is turning into a bit of a variety streamer recently. I haven't seen too much about what he's got going on, but every time I see what he's up to, he's not streaming Minecraft. In a dead bush. But I honestly haven't chatted with him for a hot minute, so I gotta check in on him, see how he's doing. I gotta go bug him soon. You have a heavy core? Nope. Still haven't got one. No creepers? Yep, we're still good. After last time. Ugh. Ah, sweet. One oxidized copper door. It's his screams that get me. He's a very, very good person. He's a good human. I just haven't. I've been like so removed from SMP content that like there hasn't been an SMP out for a while now that's like really applied to how I play the game. And then also Minecraft YouTube really is like valuing single player series right now. So it's hard making that time to get in on the SMPs and everything. And then I think by everybody kind of that's doing those like more roleplay SMPs like vampires and whatnot, that just like I would not fit in very well for those. Like that's not something that I'm really at all interested in being a part of. It finally aged. Oh boy, we can wax that. Wow, that took forever. I sorted everything though. Bring that, it'll just age. Yeah, I had to sit here for like 30 minutes for the copper golem to go through sorting everything. But now all of the copper that we have everywhere is, you know, super sorted out between we have waxed and we have blocks of copper. And then these guys aren't full enough to actually be like filled out into here. So there's just not enough raw copper coming through the system yet. Are Coda and Nova good doggies? Yeah, they're good pups. They definitely are ones that we have to work with. They are huskies, but they're really good dogs. I think I don't think there's really bad dogs. I really believe that there's no bad dogs out in there. There's only dogs that have bad dog owners. That is something that I fully believe and have through many different situations been able to witness dogs that have come in, because we used to foster dogs growing up. So we used to take care of a lot of dogs that were either abandoned, more specifically Malamutes, that people got and then neglected them, and then the dogs just like became really aggressive, and just like, because they didn't have a family environment, they didn't have anywhere that allowed them to be in a safe space, that they would get super stressed and not be in a good spot. And then we would take dogs that like could not be around anyone, like they were extremely aggressive towards anything and everything around them, and we were able to like work with them and turn them around and get them to a point where then we placed them into families with young children, and they were able to like fully just integrate into the life. And then we get pictures later of the dog and a toddler snuggling up together, where the dog, when it came to us, wasn't able to even like have anybody touch them without it freaking out. So
fWhip, sorry I'm late. Work exploded and bureaucratic nonsense ensued.
Oof.
I agree though, all dogs are good dogs.
All dogs are good dogs. Queen Hoof, thank you for the 10 months though. The pitbull stereotype makes me really upset, not gonna lie. Oh, some of the pitbulls are like one of the sweetest dog breeds ever, especially female pitties. Like, they are just lovers. They just want to be loved. They just want to have a nice place to snuggle up and be warm and feel safe, and like, ugh. All the stereotypes about them are so wrong. And then it's like the most aggressive dog breed in the world is a Chihuahua, and that's purely because you get people who get a Chihuahua and they're like, oh, it's just a little thing. If it's ever aggressive or barking or blah blah blah, I'll just pick it up. It's fine. Nothing matters. Like, it won't do anything. And so people just get tiny dogs, and then they don't train the tiny dog. And then they're like, oh my god, why is Foofy so mean? It's never Foofy's fault. It was obviously the big dog that scared them. It's like, no, Foofy's a little butthead. Oh. So that needs to go to Spruce. Okay, we are going to try and like get in some of the Spruce stuff here. There's a lot of items that go into making these, so we're just going to kind of do our best to go through as much of it as we can. I wanted to get the floor in just so that we can kind of divide the space, and then we can work on the basement in here, and then we can work on the workshop in here, and then we can work on the floor up above. I do need to probably break all of this though. So we're just going to get that out of here. Yeah, let's go up above and get that floor in, and then we'll throw this torch in it, and then we'll work on the basement. Let's go here, set this level, and then we're just gonna work on... Easy. I need to go get that brick, but for now we just throw that up here, and then we will focus down below at this section, because this is the money maker down here. This is the shot. We're gonna work on this first. I'm gonna be super cheap and only build stuff that will show. Bam. And then I need a clear ignored. Pack mud. I do need pack mud. Oh, I had it in that chest for some reason. Oh well. Let's get our tough, our basalt, and our deep slate. And then see what we can get in here. I didn't get the basalt. Just kidding. Did I not get any basalt? I didn't. I do have some basalt here from running the farm earlier, though. Wait, I got mud bricks. Oh, those are mud brick slabs. Oh, Dino was trying to save some materials for me. Thanks, Dino. Okay, so we need our bed down here. There you go, Victor. Good work on the mountain. Put it in the time. All right, so we need our stone and our andesite. I'm gonna put all this spruce away for now because we're not really using it. Get that. Get that. I think this stuff all goes down below for the most part. Probably not that. We'll get these guys in. Down here is going to be where we go with our, the farm is moving down into the basement. Oh, they did some like wood banding here. Ew. So for those who are unfamiliar with this, what we're doing is we are building up an interior that was designed by one of my members, Dinosaurus, who was in here earlier. Just as a heads up for like why I'm like, I don't even really know what's going on in this. It's because Dino designed it.
Hey, for real.
So there's currently a H-Bomb. Thanks so much for the raid, dude. Welcome on in. But yeah, for people who are on the supporter server, there's opportunities right now for people to build up interiors for the city here. Oh, we need this box. That's what I'm missing. So that's where this one came from. H-Bomb, thanks for the raid. What were you all up to? Are you not at TwitchCon this weekend either? Staying home? Or are you off later? Because I guess it's... You live pretty close to it, huh? Playing Soul Steel? What's Soul Steel? Oh, is that that's the new Nox Crew one, right? How was it? I've been kind of interested in checking that one out. Was it pretty fun? Nah, saving money. Yeah, I feel you on that. That's kind of why I was like, I'm not gonna go this year. I felt like this year was something where I was just like, I don't really feel the need to go. Would it be fun to go? Yeah, but I don't really feel the need. And so then I was like, that means I probably shouldn't be going. Like, if I'm over here being like, yeah, maybe not. And then they kept coming back to being like, oh, I'd go so I could meet up with fans. And I'm like, but I'm not going for me. So I probably shouldn't spend the... Oh, I didn't get that edge of the schematic in there. I'll just do something in there myself. It's fine. We'll fix it. Is Soul Steel Bedrock only, or is there a Java IP? I believe it's Bedrock only. I believe you have to log in with Bedrock, and then it's just right on the launcher. Was Soul Steel fun though? Was it a good time?
3 months. Whoa.
So behind that, that's the lever that's going to turn on the beacons. We need to go get that thing set up here momentarily. Why do I feel like it's... No, it's not that dark. Okay. Do you know how to get the copper cape? RJ, we were talking about it earlier. You can scroll back into the stream and see what we're chatting about on how to get it on Java, because there is a way to get it right now. I have it right now. You do have to do a little bit of funky stuff in order to get it to appear in your Java account right now, or you can wait a while and it'll get added in there later. So packed mud and then mud brick slabs were done. Brick slab and also mud brick is done. We didn't need any of it. Cracked stone brick and cobble deep slate, which I can trade that out, and I actually need just regular cobble deep slate. Cracked stone brick can go in there. I need the soul lantern, and then I need this sprucey stuff. Where is this in the world? Path? Yeah, we're in path right now. The harbor's right here. The world tree's right over there. Cupcake. Thank you so much for the prime. And Red Hoodie, thank you for the 4 months, dude. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Sorry I missed that a minute ago. Dark oak planks. Strip dark oak log. Dino, you're messing with me. We'll put that back in here. I'm gonna put that back in there. There's where those go, though. I was wondering where the 1 and the 1 went. That makes sense. Hidden behind the stairs. Now we have light. Flip lever for material gathering. Oh, you know, I wonder if Dino had... I know Dino had talked about building the basalt farm. I don't think they ever did, because there wasn't one on the world, so I don't know if they had an idea in mind. So maybe I'm just going to rebuild the auto farm that I had already, because I like basalt being a manual gather. I think basalt is easy to have as like a manual gather farm. We'll just do that back there. That's fine. What is in there, though? I have extra stone. It's going to be hidden anyways. Warning, do not enter. But I want to go in there. That's going to be where I make a farm. Okay. That's a lot of the stuff for down here, though, so that's kind of nice. Now we can just stack all of this up and get the rest of these walls in, and then we will get working on filling in all the blocks. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, this one is designed by Dinomosaurus. So they've been one of the supporters in the community for a while, and it's really cool being able to actually get this one added in here now. There's that. Using cobble. It's cool to finally have this door opened and just looking different than it did before. It feels a lot more inviting and interesting now. This is my first live. Welcome on in. Oh, that's in my, whatchamacallit? Stone. We do not need all of this stone. Tough. I need a little bit more of, so we can just take that. Get that out of here. What else do I need down here? Cobblestone walls. We'll get those, and the andesite walls. Oh, and then I need the spruce slabs and stairs. Let's finish off everything down at this layer. So if I go, well, you can do a little secret here with Lightmatica. So we're up at this layer here. Let me just fix these so that they're accurate, or for whatever they were doing. Probably accidentally broke them and had to replace them. We need to get the dye for that. So what is that? That's probably like a glow squid ink dye and lime, if I had to guess, or yellow. Is that lime or yellow? Can somebody not colorblind tell me, is that lime or is that yellow? I would really appreciate a non-colorblind opinion on that one. I'm thinking it's lime. That's yellow. Okay, it's yellow. Thank you. Thank you, non-colorblind people. I appreciate your help. Okay, I shall be back. This is why I do these on stream. Yeah, it's definitely glow squid yellow. Looks pretty yellow to me. Hey, I'm colorblind, y'all. I got a great excuse. Ah. Neon yellow like this dye here. Look at that new dye texture. My radioactive poop.
Pleased to meet you.
They're the blue of Lightmatica. True, probably lefty, you right. Red Hoodie, thank you for the tier 2 for 4 months. Appreciate ya. I'm gonna need so much time to get used to these new dye textures. I want to give them a shot. Like, I really want to give them a shot. Is that a Minecraft texture? Yep, that is new. Newest update. It's not lime, bruh. You're colorblind. Yes, yes, I am colorblind. That is exactly true. That is why I said, can somebody not colorblind help me with this thing? Yeah, here's all of the new dye textures. There's orange, there's red, there's pink, there's magenta, there's purple, there's light blue, cyan, blue, white dye, gray, light gray, and black. And there's probably some, yeah, there's lime, there's green. Green still looks pretty similar. Brown now actually looks like this looks like a Thanksgiving turkey ready to be served. So I hope everybody in Canada enjoyed their brown dye Thanksgiving turkey recently. You can't tell me that doesn't look like a turkey. Like, you see, like, there's like a little leg coming up right there. There's another leg right there. You got the whole bird in the middle, dude. This is a turkey. That is 100% a turkey. Nah, man, the brown's a turkey. What kind of color blindness do you have? I don't remember the actual name, but it's reds and greens. As a colorblind guy, I like the new texture. I can tell the dyes apart easier. Really, I actually find it more difficult to tell them apart now. I felt like the old ones had more unique shaping to them. Mr. Cake, boot up Bedrock Edition and check if the cape's on there, equip it, and then go back to Java and you should see it. Best part about Lightmatica is it copies the text. Yeah, Dino's Basalt Rocks. We're in, baby. Okay, I'm gonna put all my stone in here. Where are my oak trapdoors? There they are. Oh, I need basalt for the cart. Makes sense for a basalt farm. Dark oak slabs. Dark oak signs. Ugh. Love the copper golem hamlet. Well done. Thank you. I really really like that build. I was at first I was like, it didn't do too well the first day on. Why can I not place these? Hello? Oh, because I was shifting. I'm just dumb. But yeah, it didn't do super hot the first day when the video went live, but I'm glad everybody seems to be enjoying it now. So I need a soul campfire, a lantern, and 1 scaffolding, and then we're done down here. Soul campfire, lantern, 1 scaffolding. And that's that. And what do we need down here? We need a few things. Okay. You know Waxrod? I know of Waxrod, but I've never actually chatted with them. Oh, I need... Where'd that other lever go that I had? There it is. Yeah, I've never had the opportunity to chat with them directly, but I know of them. They seem like a good person. I feel like they just have really good vibes. That's the little that I know of their content, is that they just have good vibes. Oh, we don't need that anymore. The chicken part was so wholesome in the video. I had so much fun working with the chickens, y'all. I actually had an absolute blast working with the chickens. Oh, we need to make that glow too. So campfire chains, and then we gotta glow. Yeah, I genuinely had so much fun actually working with the cold weather chickens in the last episode. Frustrating to get them back on the happy gas. That part sucked. The rest of it was really entertaining. Like, really had a good time. Oh, that's the wrong direction. That's gonna bother me. I don't know if it's supposed to be glowing, but it's gonna glow now because I don't want to waste another dye. Do you know Dallas Med? I know of Dallas, yeah. I've chatted with Dallas once or twice, but I don't interact with them much anymore. I liked their single player series just because I enjoyed kind of hearing, like, seeing that old long-term survival gameplay stuff. But I feel like Dallas, unfortunately, has just turned into a very negative individual when it comes to the Minecraft game, and so I kind of got tuned off of their content for a while just because I like to watch content that kind of picks me up and like is good vibes and fun throughout that, and I felt like I was not getting that from Dallas, which sucks. And then also on his newest base on
1 year,
whatchamacallit, Minecraft, he completely ripped that from somebody else that I value their opinion on Minecraft building, and Dallas didn't give them any credit at all, so he's fallen off in my book of somebody who I don't really care to follow anymore. Will you try Granded? I don't know what Granded is. Do you think Mojang should add bendable or diagonal chains? I, for some reason, that as chests first. And I was like, why would you want a bendable chest? Diagonal chains could be cool. Something that could work like a powered rail, but doesn't need to be stuck on blah-de-blah. So, like on top of a block, I feel like that could be cool for a chain. But I don't know if Mojang will add it. I think they like their axis is too much. They like everything being... They don't really seem to do up and down stuff very often. Diagonal things. Do you know Mog's Swamp? Yeah, Mog lives like 20 minutes from my house. Oh, speaking of which, I need to reach out to him for a Halloween thing. Sorry, one sec. I keep forgetting to do this. I feel bad that I haven't let him know, so I need to... Alright, I'll deal with that later. Yeah, Mog came over for my birthday party this summer. I know him. I know him. And I think he came over for 4th of July too. Okay, we've got everything that we need down here. Sorry, I gotta send a message. Okay. Dog is so loud he's on mail track. Dude, those mailmen, evil. 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 Alright, come on. Your name is Bryce, and you're spamming in my chat. As a fellow Bryce, I expect better from you. Hi, Tanisha. Thank you for the raid. Weird timing. Weird timing. Thank you so much for the raid. How are we doing today? Welcome on in, friends. Hi, 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 hi. Welcome on in. Sorry, I was just in the... sending a message over to somebody on Discord. Welcome on in. We're working on an interior today. Yes, I, fWhip, am building an interior that I did not design, but I'm still building it. We're building Dino's basalt rocks in here because I need a new basalt farm, and I'm finally building the interior that Dino made for my basalt factory. So we're going to come down here and build a basalt farm in the bottom, right there. But we're first have to build the upstairs. Hi, hi, working on a Halloween build sort in the hardcore world. Ooh, do you have a Halloween area like Link does where you just like go back to it every year and you're just like, you know what? It's spooky season. We shall build. I feel like that's something that I definitely like have not really jumped on the train for. So much respect for people who do it, but I'm just like, yeah, I don't like building seasonally. I like to commit to a project and like go until I'm like done. So I feel like the seasonal vibe, I'm always like, yeah, what's a raid? It's on Twitch where when you finish streaming, you can send your audience to another channel. So if you were to be like, you know what? I like this fWhip person. I'm going to go send my community over there so that they can go say hello. And then I'm not just like leaving them without anything else to watch. So you can kind of help share your community with other people, introduce your community to folks around you and all that cool stuff. Raids are fun. Granite. I need 2 polished granite, 4 slabs. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. And then what do I got for brick? I need another thing of brick, and we need some stairs. Yeah, YouTube is redirects, but has a cold hit over there yet? Had to put heating on the last few days. I'm not vibing with it. We have had a few days now that I've woken up and it's been freezing temperatures outside, or like very, very close to freezing temperatures. So it's not been too crazy, but we have had a few chilly days. We've had, what was it? I need to go get some of that stone to fix that. It was not yesterday, but a few days back. It was, I woke up in the morning and it was less than 30 degrees outside. So like it's getting, which is below freezing for Fahrenheit. So that's what 0 is freezing for Celsius. So that's like 0 degrees Celsius. And that was chilly, but we haven't had anything that's like too like crazy extreme yet. It's just been stuff that's like kind of starting to get cold, but is still like doable. I don't have any lights to keep this safe up here. Oopsies. I need to go get cobble and tough. We'll come back. Wait, can I get through? I can't. I sealed it in. What mod are you using? It's called Light Madoka. How did you make your skin? This one? I paid some lovely individual to make it for me. I'm not much of a Minecraft skin artist myself, so I would much prefer to pay somebody to do it for me. So I believe this one was made by Zombini, who is no longer super active in the Minecraft space. But yeah, so they made it for me, I think. I don't even remember how many years ago. I've had this skin for a long time, though. I think this was like 2020 or 2019. We're still in the same single digits in an old house with no real insulation between the walls. Ooh, ouch. Yeah, we have insulation, thankfully, so our house stays... Our house will stay pretty toasty, but I also really like fresh air. So I really like to have the windows open for as long as I possibly can. So even though it's chilly and everything outside right now, I'm still very much being like, no, let's leave the windows open. Like, it's the fresh air coming in. Like, my window in my office is open right now. I'm very much somebody who would rather be a little cold but feel like I'm in fresh air than be like, I don't know what the word be. Then I don't know. I would rather be a little cold but like be in fresh air than not, I guess. Whatever that would be. Words, you know. Shout out Zombini, made my skin too. Yeah, I feel like they really did a lot of people's Minecraft skins for a long time. Like I feel like they were the artists that a lot of content creators were going to for quite a while. I tweaked a bit of this part of the room. So Dino, if you're here and you come back later and you're like, that's not how I designed it. I just wanted it to be a little bit more closed in. So I brought a few fence gates across and changed the supports a touch. Oh, forgot this part of the wall. Once we get all the walls in, then we can just like get a lot of this junk out of our inventory, and then we can really focus on just the unique things that we can get from there. Looks like this is the upstairs bedroom. This is also a point that I tweaked. It felt kind of like a storage room at first. So instead of this, I basically just installed this doorway. That's really all that I did. I think I'm just gonna leave that. Why do I have the barrels on me? Huh. I don't know, but I do. So
Pleased to meet you.
Half a year. Been enjoying interiors lately, so it's nice to see all the interiors you're building.
Hey, Wombat, thanks for the 6 months, dude. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well today. Yeah, we've done a few interiors recently, but like I wouldn't say that I'm necessarily really enjoying them. I'm just kind of doing them, but like, you know, have fun. No, they're a good time. I think interiors are definitely can be worth the effort and energy that goes into them. That's something that I'm very much learning, I think. Okay, what can I get rid of from my inventory that I no longer need? Spruce trapdoors, jungle slabs, granite. That's not that many things. Thought there'd be more things. The jungle can go into here. And then its spruce trapdoors are done. And then what am I missing a ton of? I'm gonna say I don't need that. I need that. I need that. I need you. I need you. I know that. The deep slate stuff is we need for all of our chimneys and things. Scaffolding and chiseled bookshelves. Scaffolding, chiseled bookshelves, ladders we definitely need. And basalt. Did I put any in here? I did not. We'll just take another stack out of this guy. Okay, let's go build. Interior are the worst. Yeah. Can you do a colorblind test with major? That's how I learned I was colorblind. I thought I was just living my life, happy days, not a concern in the world. And on the way comes Scott to ask me about something, and I called it red or blue or something, and he goes, fWhip, that's not red. And I go, what do you mean it's not red? And he goes, that's not red. I'm like, no, you're so dumb. And then he goes, take this test right now. And I'm like, no, I'm not colorblind. It's silly. And then he's like, you're colorblind. I'm like, so yeah, I've already taken a colorblind test with Scott. I love him. He's a good person. I actually haven't talked to Scott for a while either. I gotta catch up with all the friends. I've just been living in my own little world. I haven't chatted with anybody in that crew for so long. Okay. We're just leaving that. Wow, didn't school pick up on that? No. No, I'm not like super fully colorblind to the point where like I can't function. Like I can still see shades of blue, green, and red. Green and reds tend to be the hardest for me, but colorblind is not that you see in black and white. That's not what it is at all. Colorblindness is more likely, typically it's when you put two colors next to each other, you can't tell the difference between them. That's more so what a lot of colorblindness comes through as for people. Not so much on the phase of like, oh my god, he's colorblind, he can only see black and white, like he can't, like if I show him a red thing versus a green thing, he won't be able to tell the difference. Like that's not what colorblindness is. It's much more along the side of being a like you just can't tell the difference between certain colors, but you can still see most of them, and if you see them on their own, you can see it fine there. But like that yellow that got us talking about this earlier today, somebody had said like, oh yeah, you can't tell the difference between that because somebody had said that it was like because there's the blue that's getting implied because of the whatchamacallit being on it, the Lightmatica stuff showing through on it, that made it so that I couldn't personally see the shading behind it, I guess. So it wasn't that like I couldn't tell. Like if there was no blue applied, I would have been able to see that yellow easily. But it's just the confusion that comes between having multiple things in there, I guess. Yeah, there keeps being so many things I keep forgetting. Yeah, there's also a lot of variations of colorblindness. So like it was never something that like I wasn't able to really like see anything at all in color when I was a kid. But like looking back, there's so many times that I remember getting into full-on arguments with my brother because we're children, and that's what you do. Is me and him arguing over whether something was purple or whether something was blue. And you would not believe the satisfaction on his face when I told him that I found out I'm colorblind. That was the moment he was like, I knew it. I won. I've been right this entire time. That thing was blue. That was not purple. And still to this day, he loves to bring that up. You know, good brotherly love there. But yeah, like there's definitely like, it's one of those where now that I like, oh yeah, no, I get, yeah, I am colorblind. Then like going back and like thinking of different moments from childhood where like so adamantly I was like, no dude, that is this color, that I know that that is this color that I'm seeing right now in front of me, like you're crazy. And then reality knows like, no, I just could not tell. So super fun. Decorative pots also done. I think I'm done with flower pots too. Oh, I need to put that door in because I forgot the basalt up there. Do cobble deep slate. I don't think I need those. You know, just typical older brother, younger brother stuff. Okay, stone I don't think I need. Oak fence, it's because there's one up there that just is busted right now. There's this thing that a couple people in my family have called visual snow, which makes your vision look super grainy, and they've had similar realizations around it. Yeah, I think it's really that realization of, wait, not everybody sees this way. When you're like fully, like nobody tells you anything different. Your entire life, you're just kind of going along doing the thing that you're like, yeah, this is what it is, blah, 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 blah. Like, this is how it works. And then you come to find out that you're like, oh no, like I've been seeing wrong the entire time. Like, not that you can change how you see something, but it's still like there is that realization after a while of you're like, whoa, when did that, wait, what? I'm gonna go for a little sweepy sweep real quick. Are you ever like bummed about being colorblind? No, I don't know any different. Everything looks normal to me. I've never, and I don't have the type of colorblindness where like you can like wear those glasses and have those like big eye-opening experience of like, oh my god, this is what color is. And I don't feel like I have like a need or desire to want to do something like that. Like I don't really care. Like I it's not something that I feel like is crazy impact for me, and I don't feel like I'm missing much of anything because mine is pretty subtle. So I feel like I'm like pretty safe in that regard of not really missing out on much. Cauldron. I'm not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. Cauldron. That we have installed. Let's get the pale oak just to get that up to the top. And then sticky piston is done. Spruce slab is missing. Oh, soul lantern. Those glasses are a scam. You're missing certain cones in your eyes. There's no colored glass can fix. Yeah, they're like a partial scam. They do work for some types of color blindness, and we can't really deny that that's a thing. Like there are, yes, they are not 100% the magic juju that's gonna make you be able to see color. That's for sure. But they do have some benefit to them of they can enhance like what you do see. Like that's the big difference. And I think it's honestly a lot of people who aren't colorblind are like, oh my god, then people can see. But then, like, it does change what you see. If you are colorblind, it will actively change like what you're looking at, but it's not going to be the same. Like, your colorblindness is just gone. Like that. They're very different things. Okay. I think we can fit everything else in my inventory. How do you get different height maps for Axiom? You just have to download them. You just got to go find them online. There's some in the Axiom Discord. Axiom Blueprints, the website, whatever it is that Willotronics is making, also has a bunch listed on there that you can get. You just gotta go find them. The same way as getting height maps for like World Painter back in the day and everything. So I would just say look into that. Smoker, smoothstone. Smoothstone and a smoker. And then we needed, I don't think I need those. Candles, lime, cyan, and regular. Regular, lime, cyan. Yeah, you can technically use any image that is in full black and white as a height map, so you can make literally anything into a height map if you want to. Is it true that dogs can see in black and white? I'm pretty sure they don't have as many color receptors in their vision, so they can't see as many colors as we can see, but I believe they still get some amount of color. I could be totally wrong on that. Oh, dang it. You're supposed to be out. That's the campfire that I have. Nope, that's supposed to be out too. Dang it. They permanently see blue and yellow tones. Yeah, okay, yeah. I remember, I was like, I'm pretty sure they can see some things, they just can't see all of them. Cool. I'm not going to put the books in the shelves. There is the interior done. Oh, no, I'm missing a spruce slab up there. Just kidding. We're not done. Wait, can I just put this in it? Yep. Nobody's going to know. Oh, we actually need paintings. So we got to go get our paintings. Yeah, and then you know how everybody's like, oh, they can only see like these few colors, that's so sad. And then you think of the animal out there like the mantis shrimp that can see, isn't it like 5 times as many colors as we can see? I could be wrong on that, but I know they can see a lot more colors than we as humans can see. Missing a block beneath the pot next to the fireplace. Okay, thank you. Let's see what it is. Oh, hello, lag. Why is FreeCam lagging so much? Hello? Polished andesite. Yeah, I believe it's more common for men to be colorblind than it is for women to be colorblind. I'm pretty sure that's right also. There's so many new big paintings. I don't think I've ever really looked at them. It's kind of cool. What did I miss? 3 cyan candles, I think. I think I read somewhere that was more that like in the past it was that like typically in society with men being like the hunter-gatherer side was men were more associated with the hunter side and the women were more on the gathering side, that like it was like a need for women to be able to see color more clearly, because if they were the ones gathering the berries, they needed to be able to see the color of it so that they knew they would pick one that, you know, wasn't poisonous. Like, that is a very, very simplified version of like way back in the day. I'm sure there's a lot more complexity to it. That's definitely, do not take that as legitimate science from me, but I remember hearing that as being like part of the reasoning behind it. You like hunting? Not so much. I used to go with my dad a few times, but that was always more him prompting it, and I have not went hunting in many years. I enjoy fishing. I enjoy fly fishing a lot. I don't really care too much for hunting, though. Just not something that really appeals to me all that much. Okay, I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick, and then we're gonna get working on the Basalt farm. Do you plan on interiors beforehand? All of the interiors in the city are made by supporters on the channel. So this was not made by me. This was made by Dinosaurus. So everybody who has access to the membership member server, for tier 2 members, they can all build interiors in here. Okay, I'm back. My friends on YouTube, click the like button if you have not already. It helps me out a ton. Oh, Okay, I need, this is all the supplies for the farm. That's the word for it. I'm gonna finish this real quick. Let's go T61 interior. And we'll just take this guy down with us. I'm gonna use some of these torches, probably just temporary. We'll change them all out when we get in there. You ending the stream? No. We got some stuff to build. I need to get just some dummy rails. Doesn't really matter what they are. So we'll take those. And I also need some pistons. Oh, we never wired up the redstone.
Pleased to meet you.
Hi.
Hi, McClaw. 15 months, dude. Thanks so much. Okay, I need to get... That's not going to work out too well. We're going to go through here. Needs to come off of that block. And if I do boop, That powers even if I change it that way. Okay, perfect. 10 so far. It's been good. I've been enjoying it. I like the update as a whole. I think they've done a good job with it. I do think it's a little laggy at times, but that's probably just because all my performance mods are not up to date yet, and I've installed the mods that might not be. Oh, did we die? Did we end the stream end? Are we back alive on Twitch? Are we live on YouTube? Any YouTube friends in chat able to talk right now? Lag. It's back. Are we back? Are we here? We good? We good? Hello? We alive? I can see / hear you. Great. Love it. So this. We need to somehow wire. I can't remember what originally I just had this like block getting pulled back. I think I'm just going to do that again. So it's this block needs to get pulled. So we're just going to have the sticky piston to here. We good? We good? Why UTP? Why did I teleport? Because I'm super cool magical superpowers. No, the stream probably just lagged. We good now? Great. Fantastic. I don't have any. Oh, I do have polished. What was your favorite part of the update? Shelves. The shelves are really fun to work with. I've been enjoying shelves a lot. They've been a lot better than I thought they would be. If I put this to here, that does power. Love it. Okay, so now we just need to get this redstone line. There. Okay, so then if we flip the lever. Ah. Whipstone at its finest. Beacon? No beacon. Yeah. Whipstone. Mike is definitely cutting out. Refresh. If it is breaking on you, just refresh. There's nothing I can do to fix it. If stream lagging, refresh. We'll put that in there. Maybe people will see it in the chat. Okay, now we need to figure out what the heck we're gonna do in here. I think stepping down a few blocks can work. Do I have a stone cutter in here? I don't. I have a grindstone. I have a stone cutter right up here, though. I think we step down 3 blocks. We need to get a storage situation sorted. And I want to upgrade this farm so that we have something else going on with it. I could take it that direction because it's a 2-wide farm. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to build it going this direction because the beacon buff will still get us. And then, so we can have the farm like my little sitting point. Where I sit will be like here. Because I want to hook it up with a minecart that just goes back and forth so I can like fully just AFK it. And just at least just like not have to be constantly moving. Hi from the mines in the Minecraft world. Your mines in the Minecraft world? Nice. How you doing, Mallow? Welcome on in. And then I want to hook up 6 barrels, I think is what I want to do for storage down here. We might have to go make some redstone-y stuff. Yeah, because I only have 1 hopper left. How many barrels do I have? 0 barrels. Okay, let's go make some stuff. Got a break today to watch stream for a bit. Been setting up for my brother's wedding tomorrow. Ooh, Asylum, have a good weekend. Been sitting watching Blue Jay games this week. Bleh. Bleh. Oh, Mariners have done terrible back in Seattle. It's game 5 tonight, though, right? It's been rough, dude. It's been rough. Mariners look so good in game 2, and then just coming back to Seattle and just getting destroyed is not fun. Okay, so that should make 32. Yeah. You watch soccer? Not so much. I follow soccer when there's big tournaments going on, but I don't tend to watch soccer consistently. You're still alive. I am for now. Yes. Seems like stream is stuttering a bit though, but everything on my side seems to be okay. Restock on barrels. Not as bad as my Brewers, yeah. Wasted $300 on Mariners tickets yesterday. Oof. Yeah, I haven't went to any of the games, but yeah, I feel like if I go to the games, that's just asking for a heart attack the entire time. So I don't know if I willingly want to put myself through that, you know? Thinking. Sorry, thinking. Let's go see what we can do. I don't need to be thinking up there. I can be thinking down here. Okay. So if we have this is basically where all of our soul sand is going to sit on this. And so this is where all of our hoppers are going to go. And so we gather a little bit faster than hopper speed. So I want to give it no, we're just going to have it run all the way out that corner. It should be fine enough. But we're not going to I'm never going to be overflowing all of that. But what that means, unfortunately, I could either do a whole bubble, like a redstone dropper elevator over to here to get it to sit at this level, or we can just have this step down. And we can have our 6 barrels of storage be right here. And that to me sounds a lot easier. And we can work that into the design. No, it has to be even one lower. Shoot. Because we need hopper. We want it to fill in all the way to the end. That's okay. We're in a cave. We're big cave energy. That's on Man City versus Brentford. I don't really know what a Brentford is. I'm assuming it's a town in the UK, but that about sums up my opinion on it. Okay, there's our storage system done. Everything shall now be stored over to here. right. Now we need to get this guy out, and we can rebuild the farm. The way that we build this farm is pretty annoying. Because we need to get all of these minecart hoppers, which we have 8 of them. They need to be evenly spread between these guys here. But then we also need this to be soul sand. Soul soil. So then we need to get our soul soil into here. We need to get our pistons. And I didn't bring any redstone supplies to make those pistons move. Excuse me, pardon me. Just bring in the whole redstone box. Do you watch F1? I've watched a few of the races live. I'm just not a huge live sports watcher. I like to keep up with that type of stuff. But I'll be honest, I tend to prefer just to watch highlights because I don't know. It just, I don't know. I enjoy highlights enough that I'm like, yeah, it's fine by me. Okay, so there's half of our farm done for the collection side over there. Now we need to do the exact same on this side, where this is a little bit more precarious because if we screw it up, actually, we don't have one in there. So let's do, well, maybe I can do boop, 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 and it should be fine. I'm just going to put one of those there. Bam, 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 bam. The back ones don't get broken all that much, so I'm okay with them being a little bit more. Okay, we might need to do a double push. That's okay. 'Cause I'm assuming it's not going to let me. Yeah, I can't place this stuff there. I guess I could have done that before I broke the thing, but whatever. Pistons. What are you making? Basalt farm. What this is here is this is our collection system. So you'll see that anytime anything gets thrown into here, those hopper minecarts that are stuck inside the blocks picks it up. And then that all gets transported down here as you see those going through on the hopper chain that we just made. You can just put a full block on top of hoppers now, right? Like it doesn't have to be a container to disable them. I believe. Pretty sure that's correct. Okay, and then the next step of this is literally just throwing blue ice above. And then all we need to do is we need lava to come into this point, and that will turn the farm on. That's the whole farm. I had this glass going around it just so I never fell in. We can just do that again. I know it kind of creates those weird little spaces behind, but whatever. It'll be a warning of, hey, you're mining into lava. And then all we should need to do is put that one right there. Basalt. This one right here. Basalt. And then if we flip this light on, we got our haste 2 buff in a minute. And Basalt farm. These can actually go, because what I need right here is another minecart. Then I also need a little lever, because that'll turn it on. Oh, many iron in there. John, my thief, thanks for hanging. Have a good afternoon. Ooh, that's dark and spooky. Dark and spooky. Any dark and spookies need to be taken care of? Nope, we're fine. You make a video how to detail new blocks? I would just say I would just watch the videos that I'm making. I'm using a lot of the new blocks as I can. But as far as if you're looking for one of those like 20 build hacks to make blah blah blah, I don't really make those types of videos. They're not the most fun for me to make, so I will most likely pass. And plans to finish the map castle interior? Yeah, I really need to get to that. Okay, so now no, my plan. I need to make one of those piston thingies. Oh, well, he's gone. Oh, they're all gone. Okay. New plan. How do I make a double piston pusher that makes me go... Because I mean, I could just, like, do this. But what I want is to be able to be, like... Like, I don't want to have to be, like, out here, like, wiggling this, you know? Honey? How? I need like that. There's that like piston pusher thing. They go boop 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 boop. Use honey on top of a trap door. Oh, so I put honey down there. No, good block. Squishy. Two sticky pistons pushing... Oh, pushing the honey. Then you just have them, like, wired to... Okay. I think we can figure this out. I want to pick up everything and bring it down with me, though. I don't like having to run back up here. We don't need any of the... trapdoor. Do I have any sticky pistons? I do not. Okay. We need to go get some slime so we can make sticky pistons. But I think that means we're gonna need to move the... So I need just one honey block, right? That's what you're saying? That would just get you moved, wiggled. Okay. Just gotta wiggle it. Look at that. We already got a few stacks of basalt. It works. It's alive. It's alive. It's alive. Okay, so no minecart. That's fine. Minecart was a bust. Not all minecarts are meant to do what they need. Need pistons though. Oh, do I need pistons or sticky pistons? I think I could do it with pistons, right? Because like it just pushes that way, and then like a sticky piston you could do with a single, but like pistons you'd need two. But we could still make it work, right? We're basically looking to get a piston there to a piston here, and just pushes. Like so that'll push, that it'll retract. That'll push, it'll retract. Yeah, easy. That's so simple. It's so simply easy and so simple. Okay, yeah. Let's get some redstone dust. Let's get some redstone torches, repeaters. We can use that to power. We can make a little hopper clock. Could you technically do this? Don't know if a spruce trapdoor works for me. I used a. I mean, trapdoors don't have any difference to them. Need to get him to retract faster. How would do? Oh, because I don't need the second trapdoor because he's moving it. Okay. You think using /set home mods is cheating? If you're doing it in a single player world, you make your own rules. You know, make one sticky, you only need one piston. Okay, I could do one piston, but I was starting to figure out how to do it the super complicated, most extreme way. Because I didn't want to go find a stupid slime ball. Hey Das, how we doing? Welcome on in. Good morning. Can you teach how you organize your shulkers for a mini project versus a big project? Because mine are always messy. Put materials of a similar type together. That's the biggest thing I can say. That is literally all that I do. Slime ball. That was so difficult to find, y'all. I can't believe you made me go get a slime ball. That took forever. It took forever to get a slime ball. Yeah, I put all of the items that are of similar type next to each other when I'm laying out shulker boxes. And then I put all my detail blocks go in one blob, all of my wood blocks go in another blob, all my stone blocks go in another blob. And that usually is how it works out the best for me. How can I wire this to a button now? Would I need to do a second sticky piston to make one of these like pop up? But then I'd no, because I couldn't do that because that would. I guess I don't need it to pop up. I just need a gravity block. Do you have any extra gravel or anything? I want to wire it to a lever. I'd really like to wire it to a lever, actually. Maybe like right here. That would be with this. I feel like I'm trying something that I think works, but I don't think it actually works. That doesn't work. That was so stupid. Why would anybody think to do that? How can I turn this on and off? Make sure it's not a chunk border. It's only going to be running if I'm ever down here. That's why I want it to turn off. Just tweak the timings on the repeaters. Oh, to make it a little slower. But I'd like it to be as fast as we can make it. That's why we need the power to get cut here. Because otherwise it powers itself. Because like that would work. Then there's that, and then it stays locked on. Pulse an observer to trigger it. Just use lever for real. Power it by a lever. Yeah, but I'm powering it by a lever, but then I'd have to... How do I cut the power? Like, this creates a little circuit that powers itself, right? Replace a repeater with a redstone torch. Button. Use button. I think y'all are just throwing out suggestions. That locks it. Quick flick to open, another flick to close, like so quick. No, but then that doesn't work because then it's always locked permanent on. No, we need a way to turn it off and then back on. I guess I could use observers. That's fine. Observers are probably... I only have one observer, of course. I think I'll make an observer. I know how to do it, I just don't know how to explain it. I know how to do it with observers. I was trying to do it the cheap way. Because I know it's possible with that. You just have to get the timings right. And I know how to make the thing that cycles. I don't know how to make it not do the... Is it 2 stacks or 1 stacks? One. Okay. Need more redstone. We got 2 stacks of redstone dust. We can make a new stack of observers. Switch the last redstone for a comparator so the energy flows only one way. That's also a possibility. Let's get all this stone out of here. I don't need stone. Do that. We're just gonna do it. Oh, jeez. Alright. We're trying something else. Oh, I don't have cobblestone. Whatever. Whatever. We got enough. We got enough to make it work, hopefully. Because if we just have this... I mean, that works. That works totally fine. I need to put glazed terracotta or furnaces right here. I have droppers. Do I have furnaces? I prefer furnaces. They're cheaper. I have a smoker. Put a button and a redstone torch behind it. Just put barrels. 'Cause then now I can just go. That works. There we go. Now we're basalt farming. We still have to do it semi-manually. Like, we're still physically breaking the blocks. I mean, I don't... The speed here being that fast is fine by me. Now I just need to find a way to turn it off. Which, another piston would be... Another sticky piston would be helpful for. Who told me to only get one slime ball? I blame you guys. Definitely not me being stupid at only grabbing one little teeny tiny slime ball. How could you all do this? Yeah, we have haste too, so that's not an issue. I just want a way to turn it off. Okay, so we've got this. This is going into here. If we send this guy right to here, we just need to power him. Which pulls that out. And then we can go super speed. Honestly, this might even work. Nope, it's too fast. Okay, so we can't do the... We can't do the push the observer into the other observer trick to get it go super fast. They're permanently running there, which is not great. You need to get the shulker mess off your front lawn. Yeah, I wanted to do it today, but it's not. I don't think I have time for it because I have somebody coming by the house soon. So we're gonna have to wait for that for a little later. You just need a repeater to slow down signal. True, we could do that. Quasi-connectivity. There we go, that'll work. Now, Lalika, I actually am planning to do it before the next video goes live, so I do need to do it regardless.
Pleased to meet you.
Look at me
7
go!
months
I'm
already.
zooming.
Thank you for the amazing content. Whip heart, whip heart.
Look at me. Look at my cape going. Country Bell, thank you for the 7 months. I appreciate you. Okay, let's... And we can turn that off. Great. Cool. Cool. We did a thing. Wow. Love it. Amazing. Let's grab... Need another 3.
Pleased to meet you.
That way I can access all of them. Yeah, that's already got a decent amount of basalt. Silly Ow, thank you so much for the prime. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Are there extra shelves? Probably not. Probably put them all back somewhere else. It's okay. I'll clean this up later. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Good job, me. We did great, team. Good job, team. That's not where you're supposed to go. You're actually supposed to go in there. You're supposed to go in there. Actually, from you, bam, 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 bam. Oh, there are slime balls in there. I missed them. Lame. What am I, oh, that's. I was like, what am I missing? No, it's in my inventory. Oh, can't open that. Shelves are pretty good. Do like shelves. Tried building on a diagonal yesterday. It was rough. How do you get doors to work on a diagonal? You gotta do a double door typically. Or you gotta kind of just recess it in. Yeah, this looks great. Okay, cool. Lovely interior, yo. Great job. Good work. Good work, team. We've done an excellent job on our interior. This is perfect. We don't need any other further changes here. The farm works. I could sit like this and break so many netherite pickaxes. Heck yeah. And then we can just see it all coming in here. Look at that. Wow. Cool. Come on. Into there. Under there. Yeah. It's the super smelter room all over again. I don't know what you're talking about. I even put a torch in this one. There's no torch in the super smelter room.
Pleased to meet you.
Been here since River Rose Village. Love the streams.
Ash, thank you for the 1 year, dude. I appreciate you. River Rose was a good throwback. Huh, that was a fun one. Where did I put my food? I put my food in here. Now wire the lever for the honey block to the beacon as well. No, Jules. See, that's this lever. And then we have our farm lever. I couldn't possibly... See, I gotta have the beacon warm up, because then you gotta flip it, and then it takes a second to turn on. So, like, wiring it up to the other thing is just, like, that'd be so inefficient of, like, this way I can flip, and then I'm going, and I'm set, you know? Yeah, about them shulker boxes, I actually do have to go. I actually gotta get going. Not even me just avoiding it. We'll do it on Monday, probably. But I have run out of time for stream today. I guess I'm coming by the house in about 20-30 minutes. So I gotta just add these boxes to it. And we'll take a little rain check on it. And those... Oh, that's not empty. That's empty. That's empty. Yeah, these ones I'll just... Oh, I'll put that back. Don't worry, I'll sort that. I'll do that. We'll just put a little rain check on this one here and just, yeah, finish off the porch before we clean it up, you know? Yeah, anyways, great stream today. Thanks everybody for hanging while we built up the Basalt factory. Workshop looks absolutely fantastic, but I gotta go. There's nothing else that we got time left to do today, and I accidentally paused the recording, so that's unfortunate. Whatever was happening there, I'm not too sure. How do you get the beacon to always be haste? I thought you had to put in an ore every time. No, if you cover the top of the beacon and then it still is active, but that has to have skylight. So if you remove it so it gets skylight back up, then the same buff will come back. So you can turn beacons on and off. They'll keep the same thing. Last chance to like the stream, guys. True, Purple Goblin. True. Thank you so much for being here. Again, I really appreciate all the support. If I missed any notifications today, I do apologize, but thank you so very much for stopping by and hanging out with me today. I just missed an ad starting on Twitch. Bummer. We'll find somebody to raid who's live that I know. We'll go raid Link. Why not? Alrighty, friends. I'm out of here for now. I'll catch you all on the flip side. Bye. Oh, new short coming out tomorrow. It's a good one. You'll like it.